I'm ready.
We're live. We're live.
Oh, I gotta go put on my makeup. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Do you ever find yourself disappointed in how things worked out, or it didn't work out the way you planned, or it didn't succeed, or you're having to try again, or it didn't come through, and you find yourself getting into a funk because it didn't happen the way you wanted it to happen?
Or it just wasn't easy.
Or it just wasn't easy. I got some encouragement for you today. Who told you this was supposed to be easy? Who told you that? We're going to talk about it today.
Who told you that?
We're going to talk about it today.
We're going to talk about it back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like.
Good morning. Good morning. What's good with you? Good morning, Katura. Good morning, Miss Shirley. Good morning, Tate and D.A. Don. What's good with you?
Good morning to you guys. Who told you this is supposed to be easy?
Who told you that? Who done lied and told you that? Good morning, Tuck. What's good with you and Shayna?
Can he have some independence of movement?
No.
He ain't got to have his wife with him every place he goes.
You do.
That's not the point.
It doesn't matter.
It's not the point.
Whatever.
Good morning, everyone. Notice Katura Green. Notice Lisa's good boob day today.
I cannot with you. I can't take you anywhere.
That's not the topic for today. Okay.
Today is who told you this ski was supposed to be easy.
This SH*T was supposed to be easy. I played a favorite old school gospel song this morning about 3 times. I played it before I went to bed last night and twice this morning. It was called "Be Grateful" by Walter Hawkins. Be grateful because there's someone else that's worse off than you.
Amen.
Be grateful because someone else would love to be in your shoes.
Absolutely.
Be grateful for everything you've got. Be grateful for your bag full of problems. Be grateful for your unique challenges.
You really don't want nobody else's. When you look at what you're dealing with, you will ultimately realize that you are suited for it.
Wait, what did she just say, y'all? When you look at you, see, Lisa, you can't say that because you don't know what I'm dealing with. See,
that's right.
I got different problems than what you might know about.
Absolutely.
But you still think
that's what God gave to you. And you were uniquely suited.
Did y'all hear that line?
The issues that you're dealing with.
You think they're suited for them?
Cynthia? Absolutely.
I want that flatulate a little bit more. What does that mean, baby, to you?
I think really it goes back to the cliche that says God doesn't put any more on you than you can bear.
And he fits the burden to the back.
Absolutely. Good morning, Miss Cynthia.
But that's normally something people say when they don't have any good answers, right? God ain't going to put no more on you than you can bear.
I think that when we look back on it, we realize that is true. Shirley says always be grateful.
Yes. I like how Lisa put that because it was a little different. You're uniquely suited for that situation. Oh.
You are.
I got different problems.
Everybody got different problems.
Everybody's got different problems. Be grateful for that problem. I want to say this to you guys. The epiphany I had in choosing this topic is when we're disappointed in life or challenges, Who told you it was supposed to be a cakewalk?
Absolutely.
Who told you it was supposed to be easy?
Absolutely.
This
Good
ain't-
morning, Cynthia.
Good
Shirley
morning,
goes
Sister
on to
Cynthia.
say it's not easy out there, trials and tribulations.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And if you're a believer, you've heard the thought that trials and tribulations come
To make you strong.
to make you strong. Without those trials and tribulations, you could not become strong.
Absolutely. Hey, Dr. Deborah, good morning to you.
Sister Cynthia Moore, who told you this was supposed to be easy? Dr. Deborah, who told you this was supposed to be easy? Kenny Tucker, who told you that this was supposed to be easy, man? That's what we want to talk about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it is a wise part of or maturing.
Maturity.
Good morning, Miss Phyllis. Miss Phyllis has been here, hither and yon for the past couple of days, and we've missed you. We always miss you. You are conspicuous by your absence, but I'm glad that you're back with us this morning.
I'm glad Miss Phyllis is here too.
I couldn't tell if you were coming, if you said you were going to New York, if you were flying, or if you were flying to North Carolina.
Oh,
I know that. She sent me a text message.
okay.
But it was jumbled up. So I'm just asking, are you coming down towards North Carolina? Was that just a mistalk? I don't know. But either way, we miss you.
Miss Phyllis is a little bit older than Lisa and I, okay? And when we met her in New York, she was walking with us to show us where our friend Cousin's Dozens donut shop was. And we had to ask her,
could you walk like normal people?
could you slow down a little bit? Because she had her New York walk on.
That's right.
We had our North Carolina
We had our
walk
North
on.
which is a non-walk. There is no walking in North
We had
Carolina.
to ask her, could you please slow down? We could hardly keep up with her. And it was all we could do.
Okay, I'm coming.
Could you please
I'm coming.
slow down just a little bit, please? We can't keep up this pace, but she can. I often thought people that have had jobs in New York, Lisa had jobs in New York,
Mm-hmm.
people that had jobs in New York, man or woman, and then they move to the South, they find it easier because in New York, for example, it's a hustle just to get to the job.
Yes.
It's like a
true.
job to get to the school.
Absolutely.
What you had to go through to get to school, 2 buses, hike
Absolutely.
3 miles, uphill all the time.
All the time, both ways.
Yes.
Dr. Deborah said, in this life you shall have tribulations, but for some reason we always be surprised. Please
Seem
know
to be
that.
surprised. Oh, that is right. Lisa mentioned the word maturity. The more mature we get, the less surprised we tend to get. But for example, I knew a senior guy, and we came to him sometimes at this other church I was in and tell him all our troubles, and he would kind of like chuckle at all of them. He was like, is that the problem you got?
Live long enough.
Okay, yeah. He got a kick out of us fretting over a problem that he perceived as little. And the reason he perceived it that way, he knows that happens in life. You get past that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
Maturity. You know, even in business, in work, and in relationships.
Absolutely.
You mean to tell me she don't do everything the way I want her to do, the way I like her to do, when I want it done, and bothers me, don't bother me, all that stuff perfectly? Bruh. You mean to tell me he can't provide all my needs, pay for all my stuff, treat me like a queen, and cook dinner too as soon as he gets home from work? Who told you? Babyface told you that lie.
Babyface is good about setting the brothers up. I'll bring your dinner to you.
As soon as I get home from work. She ain't got to do nothing.
I'll pay your rent.
I'll pay your rent, buy your clothes.
I'll buy your clothes.
Cook your dinner too. As soon as I get home from work.
Why not?
All-time greatest lies. What? And he taught his younger brother with the group After 7 to lie too, with his song. I give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountains.
Why gotta be lies?
He said he's gonna give her the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountains.
He can.
That's not his stuff. That's not his.
He
can't.
can give her access
That's
to
not
it.
his stuff.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
another the family lies. We can get into a whole bunch of songs.
Oh my
a whole bunch of
goodness.
songs that lie to people. Okay. I'll give you this and all that. Really? Even in the hip hop world, there was a jam. You can have whatever you like. You know, stacks on me, Patron on ice. We could pop bottles. You can have whatever you like. You know,
Tip.
Yeah, I'll buy it, and if you want to go get it, I'll tell your other girlfriends be quiet. All that kind of stuff. Anything she wants, he's got it. Okay, she can have whatever she likes.
That's right, Dr. Deborah. That's not his stuff. That's what Brian is always saying. They telling lies, getting your hoodwinked, bamboozled, run them up, led astray. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. Hey,
Dr.
Tamika.
Beverly.
Hey, Tamika, haven't seen you in a minute.
We've only been on here for 9 minutes. I'm already having fun with this talk because who told you that this was supposed to be easy? Huh? Who told you that?
Somebody had already done it. When you're looking at somebody's chapter 12 and you on chapter 1.
But you're looking at the now and you don't know how I struggled.
Absolutely. Good morning, Sister Tamika.
Yeah, when you look at the social media, hot media highlight reels, the stuff you see people doing on highlight reels on social media, and we've been guilty of it too. When you see us out on a boat or in this audience, that's not all the time. Okay, we're not doing that. When you see these people in the Bahamas and then they go into Greece and all that kind of stuff, can celebrate with them. I think you should.
Absolutely.
I think you should celebrate that with them to the end. But note that is not their everyday life. You know, life is fraught with pitfalls.
And it took some doing to get there.
What did it take to get in?
And a lot of times it is just the highlight reel, the rented house, the the weekend jaunt where they worked the whole weekend and you only got to see the 5 minutes where they actually sat down and had a meal.
A stand-up comedian that we like, Dion Cole, tells this bit about there was these rappers that he was following around and he liked them and he got invited to their video shoot. He was there for the video shoot. They was at this big old house and had these cars and all that kind of stuff for the video for these rappers. And he said when the video was over, he found out all that stuff had to go back.
Including the jewelry around their neck.
The jewelry guy showed up. They had to give them all their jewelry. The house was rented. They had to leave the house. All the cars had to go back. And they all left like in one car on some scoot over stuff.
Amen. That's right. Dr. Deborah says at a direct marketing MLM conference, you get a lot of highlights.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You get a lot of highlight reels.
I think that's what it's for.
Yeah.
When you go to those kind of things.
Because you're getting the highlights of the few top performers. And that makes it, that fills the time. It looks like everybody's getting it. But they are the highlight reel.
I had a guy present his network marketing opportunity to me one time at a restaurant. He wanted to meet for breakfast. We did. We met for like an IHOP or something like that. And he says, Brian, I just want to let you know, man, I don't have to work anymore. You know, I've been doing this for 3 years now. I don't have to work at all. I just want you involved. And he was working real hard to get me involved. But he wanted me to know he don't have to work. Okay. Oh, who told you, Tamika, that this is supposed to be easy? Not only in relationships, in business, and work, and parenting. Who told you this was supposed to be easy?
That's a big misnomer.
Yeah.
Parenting. Who told you that this issue was supposed to be easy?
Right. It ain't. Okay.
Marriage,
parenting,
entrepreneurship, life. No one said it was supposed to be easy. We all learned it at about 16 or 18, or depending on when you when you were emancipated, at whatever age you were emancipated, you realize that I want to go back to 10.
Yeah.
Can I just be 10 again?
Yeah. When you didn't have bills. I just paid this rent last month. They want it again? Jesus, I can have this game. No, who told you? But you know what? It ain't easy.
It ain't easy,
but it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, it's so exciting when I embrace the opportunities that we have every day.
That's right, Dr. Deborah. That's another one. Who told you
that being healthy was going to be easy?
That being healthy was going to be easy.
It requires some stress. To get a strong body, you got to put it through some stress.
Absolutely.
Lifting weights is heavy. Doing abdominal work is a chore, a challenge.
Being healthy is not only eating right, but that means you gotta shop right. That means you gotta cook right. That means you gotta cut up vegetables. That means you gotta do all these things. Shirley said it's not easy, but God will always see you through. Yep. Amen. Mm-hmm. Amen.
And I'm glad Sister Shirley went ahead and invoked it. God's gonna see you through it.
Mm-hmm.
And that song, Be Grateful, I was talking about, on one of the last lines is, be grateful, for it will be all right. It's going to be.
It will be all right.
Yes, it will. Even if it's difficult, it's going to be all right. How many times has God rescued you in the 11-hour and 59th minute?
11:59 is the only clock. I always think it's the only time on God's clock.
At the last minute, he shows up. He has a ram in the bush. Look, somebody's got to be sacrificed. It's going to be my son. Well, here's another sacrifice right here. Phew. I saw a funny skit about that. When they was walking back down the mountain, the dad and the son was like looking at dad, glaring at him. Are we going to talk about this? It's going to be, it ain't easy. And who told you it's going to be easy? But it's worth it. All these efforts that we have to make. This trying again. Is this the great Des Gerald swinging through the room? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Des Gerald, how are you today? The home staging queen and the cancer thriver.
Amen. Shirley says sometimes it gets
its butt.
Amen. Sometimes it gets hard, but you have to believe.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets hard. Who told you this was going to be easy battling this?
Amen. We're going to be back in a moment.
Hello, I'm Brian K. McNeill, the Sales Confidence Coach. And what I do is I help service-based entrepreneurs to sell their services better than they ever have before so they can earn more money than ever before. I teach them what to say and what to do that infuses them with more confidence in their business than ever before. Again, my name is Brian K. McNeill, and I am the Sales Confidence Coach.
If you haven't already had your complimentary consultation with the Sales Confidence Coach, just go to Virtual Sales MGR, schedule it, and have your life-changing conversation with one of the 15 top 15 coaches in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes, I got that designation a couple of days ago. I got notified on LinkedIn that I had been designated as one of the top 15 coaches in Charlotte, North Carolina area. And it's been very, very exciting for me. I've been using tools on how to leverage this and sharing this out with people that have known of my services before. I'm very aggressively sharing it out there now. But to be honored that way feels good. To be recognized for my labors. And it's also, you know what's so cool about it? So many people have made comments about it's deserved. Well-deserved. You earned that. I've heard that kind of comment over and over again because that's what they feel.
Absolutely.
Okay. They'd have a meeting. Okay, what are we going to say? No, it's just these different people from these different worlds who feel like the designation of me as one of the top 15 coaches is well-earned and well-deserved. And I really, really appreciate that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you haven't seen the article, I have it on my page.
It's on my page, on my LinkedIn page as well. Dr. Beverly says,
good morning, awesome, wonderful, beautiful family of mine. Big brother Brian, that's right. I heard you praying for me. Please don't worry. I'm just winning in some areas while emotionally I'm suffering. I
Okay.
have learned from you all that cannot be any
advancement without assessment. So my new affirmations are: I am winning across the board. I am gathering people in my life that can see what I can't because they love my future more than my feelings. No, no day said out was
Nowadays said out was easy, but it is worth it and it is necessary.
yeah.
Amen.
It's worth it and it is necessary. Thank you for saying that, Dr. Beverly. And I have been praying for you, and I had you on my mind, even thinking about today's topic. You know, you were on my mind because you're our little sister. I mean, I think she's my age, but she's still my little sister. I'm the big brother. I want to be Dr. Beverly's big brother, Dr. Deborah's big brother, all of that.
Amen.
I like being the big brother. I'm raised to be the big brother. I have 3 younger sisters.
That's right.
No brothers. I grew up with 3 younger sisters, and I was the babysitter from age 9 on. My job was to feed and protect my younger sisters.
That's right, Dr. Beverly. Nobody said it was easy. Nobody said it
Nobody
would
told you. Yeah, that's another one.
be easy.
And now James Cleveland. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, and I've come. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. That's what Sister Shirley said. I mean, Dr. Beverly said, I am the little sister. That's right. And you're supposed to call on your big brother and talk to your big brother. My little sisters call me and talk to me. Matter of fact, my sisters even call Lisa now.
Amen. Dr. Deborah says, please keep my mom in your prayers. Her companion of 11 years, her pet companion of 11 years, her dog Cujo, went out to use the bathroom 2 nights ago, and we haven't seen him again.
Lord.
We're sad and confused.
Yes,
Amen.
yes.
We are praying for him.
Oh, man, that's such a terrible thing. Dog. Sometimes people steal with animals. They steal them. Sometimes the animals get confused and lost. I pray Cujo comes back, but the question is, especially after the movie coming out, why would you name your dog Cujo?
I called Deirdre's dog Cujo.
But that's not Deirdre's dog's name.
I know, but I always call him that.
If you saw the movie Cujo, that St. Bernard was scary.
Yes, he was.
Very scary. That dog was scary in that movie.
Thank you, Katura. Katura says, congratulations to you, Brian.
Thank you, Katura.
And Shirley says, I love Craig's sad motivation because no matter what, he is the greatest.
And isn't that great to be known for that? I hope Craig pops through the room today.
Absolutely.
So he can get that flower from you.
Absolutely.
I love it too. I love your motivation, Sister Shirley, and your support and your encouraging word all the time. I love it.
Absolutely.
You know, I love even this topic. I looked at Lisa, my pretty wife, this morning. You know, I worked late last night because I got to take care of my pretty wife. That's a part of it. And I looked at her pretty face today and her good boobs today. And I'm grateful that I have them. Yes, Lisa's having a good boob day, y'all. What are you doing now? Covering them up now? Why are you trying to cover them up now? I mean, you couldn't stop talking about it earlier. What's up? Yep.
Talking about them to you.
Right. She was talking about it to me this morning. But I'm grateful for that too.
Shirley. Oh my goodness.
Yep. What's that here? Dr. Deborah said
he's a little Shih Tzu, and is actually Cujo the second.
Yeah, a Shih Tzu. What a Shih Tzu! What a crazy name for a dog too. But those dogs matter. Companion pet.
Yeah,
they matter a lot.
Absolutely.
So I do pray that Deborah's mom finds her dog, her pet companion dog. Shih Tzus were raised to be companions. They were bred to be companions. That's closer to it. They're great lap dogs. They're great to just hang around. And that's what they want to do. They just want to be around their owner. They love on their owners and the owners love on them back. That's why they're such a popular breed of dog.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get my mother one. Or some kind of dog. Shih Tzus, French Bulldogs, Frenchies. Those dogs are fiercely loyal and they just want to be around you.
My mother has 2 dogs. A happy birthday to my mom. Her birthday was on August 15th.
Oh, 2 days ago.
Yes,
I didn't realize it. Yes, Lisa's mom has 2 dogs. They're like Shih Tzu combos, which is the most popular breed of dog in America, mutt, a mix of something. But they're little dogs, and she babies them things. Babies them things. They're older dogs too. And when I discovered that they've never had store-bought dog food,
Rambo and Pikachu.
She cooks and feeds them like kids. She never fed them dog food ever. She feeds them healthy food, but not store-bought dog food.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. Shirley said, thanks for all the motivation and laughs on this show. You're very welcome. Dr. Beverly says, happy birthday, Mama, in my singing voice. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Lisa's mom. Happy birthday to her. She's only like 5 years older than Lisa, so they look very close in age. Yes, they do.
She looks younger than I do.
You think she looks younger than you?
Yeah.
I don't think she looks younger than you.
Yeah, she looks younger than I do. Much younger. Much younger.
I'm not going with that. Not much younger.
Much younger.
Well, she eats like nothing, so
I have to say, Mom, did you eat this week?
She don't hardly eat anything,
Thank you, Shirley.
I had a stalk of celery on Monday. Stalk of celery. Goodness gracious. So, but that's Lisa's mom, y'all. She takes care of her fitness. I'm glad that you realize that you've made it to this part of the week and this day of your life, and you've overcome something.
Katura said, that's my father's birthday too, Lisa, August 15th. Well, woo woo.
That must have been a pretty good party. Katura's dad, Lisa's mom. Whatever happened 9 months before that must have been a pretty good party.
Hey, Craig, what's good? You already got your shout out today.
Craig, if you scroll up, you'll see what Sister Shirley Lejeanette Wyatt said about you. She said she loved Craig's motivation. She loves your motivation, Craig. Look at that, Craig. You got another person that loves your motivation. Realize if you see anybody that is doing anything, accomplishing anything, sticking with anything for any length of time, you're looking at somebody that's overcome something.
That's right.
Who persevered through something. You can't stay married, stay in the job, stay in business, keep walking erect, all that, keep your faculties without.
Lisa Richardson? Are you swinging through, Lisa Richardson? That's my favorite manager in the entire world.
Is that right?
Lisa Richardson is the one that I told you about when I told you guys, that she taught me that thinking was working.
Yeah.
She's the one who helped me to realize that thinking was working. And I'm always grateful to her for that. Thank you so much for joining us today, Lisa Richardson. Thank you so much.
Work is another major concept we're going to talk about at some point too. But the value of work.
Shirley says, happy birthday to Katura's father. Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm. You've overcome something.
That's right.
You have. You've overcome something. But who told you? So is there a way, baby?
Nobody told
that
you
we can be more mature about disappointments, about things not happening as fast as we want. Because this game ain't easy. Nobody's lived long enough to have enough experience by themselves in any area.
Yeah.
No one's experienced enough in business or relationships by yourself, which is why we need each other, Sister Shirley.
Yeah, we need the support and the encouragement, the uplifting, the assistance with persevering.
Yes, we need help with all of that stuff. You need help. I need help.
Help.
Because
I need somebody help.
Ain't easy.
Not just anybody help.
I need someone
help.
The Beatles. You need help, and so do I.
Yes, the Beatles.
You're not gonna do that by yourself. None of this stuff.
No.
I know music, baby.
I know you know music, baby.
I need help. Sister Shirley says, I need help with 3 exclamation points. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, yes, we all do. We need it. We need it. fast is not processed, but leaping is. And it's not even leap year.
That's right. That's right. I love the concept of we all need help.
We
And Sister
do.
Shirley proclaiming that we need help. We need all the help we can get. We need all the help we can get, and so do you.
Absolutely.
Because this shit ain't easy. I was starting to go down the road where I got distracted about is there a way we can adopt a philosophy to not be thrown off when people disappoint us, or when stuff don't happen as fast as we want, or if it becomes harder, or we have to work longer, or we have to try again? Is there a philosophy, a universal philosophy for us to adopt to help us get past these moments?
I think that continuing to go on and to take a knee when you need it.
What?
Take a knee. That means pause, but don't quit.
Mm-hmm.
That knee in the 10 count knockout, you're taking 2-3 of those seconds to just get your bearings back together and then get back up again.
You get knocked down, they give you a 10 count. They give you a count up to 10 in boxing. And experienced trainers and coaches, when their fighters get knocked down, even if the fighter could get up at count 1 or 2, they very often say, hold on.
Get your bearings.
Wait to 8 or 9 and then get up. Take that extra seconds. They make them wait. And experienced boxers, they look at their corner when the referee's counting, make sure, okay, and when they say, okay, now it's 8, now you stand up. Take that few seconds. That's a good analogy, baby. That's a good analogy. Last night, I did a workshop, a webinar last night. Last night, I did a webinar called The Shortcut. And I was really, really generous in the content that I shared last night. But I wanted to be as well. And I took that opportunity to teach some stuff, The Shortcut, because September 1st is the beginning of the 4th quarter of the year.
That's right.
Okay. Break down the year into quarters. This is the 4th quarter.
You want to ride out strong.
You want to finish it strong. And I worked real hard, and I put together a program called Closing Strong. And it's the 4th quarter of the year sales intensive. The Closing Strong, the 4th quarter of the year sales intensive. And what it is a combination of both group and one-on-one trainings that I can offer to help the last 4 months of the year be the most profitable period of the year.
Absolutely.
In my mind, I'm preparing it to help somebody. I want to help somebody make more money in the last 4 months of the year than they did during the first 8 months of the year.
Absolutely.
It starts on September the 1st. If anybody's listening to this, they want to know more about Closing Strong or that program that I'm putting together, reach out to me or inbox me or Lisa, and we'll tell you more about that as well. But I'm excited about that.
Shirley said, I missed it. I had Bible study.
Your Bible study is important.
Amen.
It's important. We will be sending out replays. The replay is great. I will tell you, the replays help, but it ain't like going to the concert yourself. It's the equivalent of either showing up to the concert, being around people that are there,
or watching it on MTV,
or watching the concert on YouTube or MTV or replay. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. It's still good, but it ain't the same as being there in the room, That's what I come to believe about replays.
Absolutely. And for all of those that are watching, the end of the year is coming quicker than you want. I am definitely working hard to work with my authors to make sure that they have their Black Friday offers, that they have their books completed by that time. But we got to get them in. We got to get them worked on. We got to get them going.
Speaking of that, I had this thought yesterday because I know I said it to you before, and I've been saying to everyone else. I remember back in May and June, I wrote out the outlines and beginning chapters of 2 more books that I wanted to have done by the end of this year. Mm-hmm. And just now, like, oh, shoot.
This is the end of this year. It might only be August, but I have got to get my hands wrapped around it, get my team put
How
on it
can
in
I-
order to get them out by the end of October so that they can be ready for November.
And she's talking about that Black Friday sale, November, the day after Christmas. If you
The
got
day
your,
after Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. If you got your books ready or packaged nicely, you could take advantage of those Black Friday sales on Friday, Cyber Monday sales too.
Come on, Dr. Deborah. We got it. We got to get ready. We got to get ready to have that package ready for the end of the year.
How do you ensure that you end the year strong? You prepare for it. You plan for it. You make it happen.
Absolutely.
Instead of go for, So I'm going to help somebody.
And your goal has to be specific.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be specific. We have had an experience in our own home where we know better. We have had an experience where we know better, because if you don't make your goals and objectives specific, then any old thing will fulfill it. A lot of times if you say something like, I'm going to make sure that I make some money tomorrow. Guess what $1 is? Some money.
Man.
But if you don't set tangible goals, specific and tangible and measurable goals, SMART goals is what they used to call them, then you're actually not sending your angels out equipped to manifest what it is that you actually need.
I had a season in 2012, 2013.
Good morning, Brother Mark.
I didn't have a car. I was living in a hovel. And I wasn't confident, and I didn't have any mentor that I was talking to regularly to help me out. I was trying to figure it out. And Dr. Deborah, honestly, I was walking back and forth to the public library because I didn't have a laptop either. And I was using the computers at the public library to try to find and build or do something. I was trying to make business happen. So I was walking back and forth to the library. I used to dream of and pray to find money. I wanted to find money on the street. Okay, I was praying. I wish because I have to walk these 6 blocks or 7 blocks to the library anyway. I used to pray I could find money because I needed money so bad. I was in trouble a lot. I needed money. And one day I was walking back from the public library and I found a wallet right there on the street. Okay, and I picked up the wallet and it had this young lady's ID in it and it had some cash in it. And it had 11 $1 bills. I found money. I manifested me finding. I reached out for the lady on Facebook. I found her on Facebook and reached out to her and told her. She never responded back to me or whatever. So I never got a chance to give it back to her. But I found money. I found what I was wanting. But it was only $11 because I wasn't specific.
Wasn't specific, exactly. Shirley says, I am going to finish strong forever. Black Friday sales are awesome.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Brother Mark says,
I appreciate your recent post too. I love everything Mark puts on social media. But Brother Mark Greer says, and I'm going to read this in the stylings of Mr. Mark Greer. I'm going to put my voice in our kids as best I can. Mark Greer says, what's happening, great people? Yes, it's morning time. You showed up this morning so you could show out today. If there is a breath in your body, there is an amazing manifestation in your spirit. Take that with you as you claim this day.
Amen.
I read that in the stylings
Good
of Mr.
morning,
Mark Greer.
Mr. Perry Walker.
Good morning, Mr. Perry Walker.
Mr. McNeill.
Who coined the classic phrase, Mr. McNeill. My name is not McNeill, but that's what he calls me.
Mr. McNeill. I love it. I can never see him without hearing that in my voice.
Whenever we see his name, that's what he would say. You know, he's another guy. He's distinguished. Okay, he's like the distinguished gentleman. He dresses wonderfully well. He's been in business as a professional tax preparer and accountant for a long, long time. He makes all the money, and he travels to the greatest places all over the world. Mr. Perry Walker.
Mr. McNeill. Good morning, Perry Walker. Good morning. Thank you so much. Shirley says, love it. show up and show out. That's right. Brother Mark says, Carpe diem. Seize this day. Claim this day.
Mr. Perry Walker, Mr. Mark Greer, do you guys know what today's topic of discussion is? Today's topic of discussion is,
who told you
that this was supposed to be easy?
Who told you that?
Who told you this was supposed to be easy?
Who told you that? Who done lied and told you that?
None of this stuff is easy. What are you doing? When you bring your head there, you draw attention to them. Unless you want more attention. Lisa is, as you can tell, having a good boob day. Now, when you're 55, good boob days matter. Now, these are my good boobs.
Oh
and
my
they
God.
matter to me. And I'm only
Katara, come and get your brother. Katara!
Yes,
Oh
I'm
my
looking forward to
goodness.
today. I had, last night I had some great philosophers speaking to me. I did the webinar last night, and when I give a webinar, I pour out. It causes me to have to ratchet up my energy. So when it's done, I'm kind of like keyed up when I'm done with the webinar. So I went downstairs after it was over. My wife understands already. I got myself something to eat. I ate again, and then I went outside and I had a cigar and chilled. I had a whole cigar, one cigar, and to bring myself down. But then after my cigar, Dr. Deborah,
My head is tingling.
money coming. After my cigar, I was coming upstairs, and then I heard LL Cool J's philosophy. LL Cool J says, for you to be successful, you're going to have to be willing to give up some sleep. You have to be willing to give up some sleep.
Was that LL? I thought it was ET, but I guess it's LL.
LL said that. E.T. may have as well. And then I heard, as I was going upstairs, I heard 50 Cent's philosophy. Sleep is for broke people. Okay. Now, neither one of those guys can live without sleep. Okay. But I have some goals that I want to achieve. There's some stuff I wanted to get done. And there was work that I could do from my laptop in my office that I wanted to get done. So what I did was I went to my bedroom, but I didn't go to sleep. I was still keyed up. So I went into my office and I went back to work. I reached out to everyone who had written a recommendation of me and my services in LinkedIn. There was in LinkedIn only, and I used my smart services to come up with a great letter for them to announce my award as being recognized one of the top 15, but also asking for something, asking for a referral and asking if they want to know about closing strong. So I did that, each individual person. And when I finally went to bed, I went to bed with satisfaction.
Amen.
I went to bed satisfied at my efforts. I'm of the belief that we get paid for all of our efforts.
Mm-hmm.
We get paid for all of our efforts. We get paid a little bit for our little efforts. We get paid a lot for our big efforts.
Absolutely. We'll be right back in a moment. I am Lisa Santiago McNeill, and I am inviting you to join Sisters Inspire Sisters to Advance Retreat 2023, because sisters know what it means to get to. Sisters are willing to share with sisters so that together we can accomplish everything that we are intended to do. Join us. Go to barbarahsmith.com. And we'll see you there. Bring your power. I definitely look forward to you registering and attending that event. I'm telling you, it is going to be awesome.
We're going to be there. Lisa's going to be awesome.
Awesome.
Go ahead. Dr. Beverly says, that's crazy.
That's crazy. When Steve Harvey said that about sleep, he got dragged all over social media.
And you know what? Steve Harvey can handle being dragged on social media. To quote Oprah Winfrey, Lisa's best friend in her head, said this. She goes, until you can handle being talked about, you're not yet ready for success.
Absolutely.
So if you can't handle being talked about,
can you handle it?
You're not ready for success.
That's right.
They talked about Jesus. They're going to talk about you too. So Steve Harvey can handle that because he has a level of success. I dare anybody to talk junk about Mark Greer. Mark Greer is bulletproof. You can't insult the guy. You can't do it. It ain't gonna work.
He goes on to say,
Mark Greer says, nothing is easy, but everything is not hard. That's a Marxism right there. Although shit ain't easy, it can definitely be worth it. If you're doing the right shit. Yep. It ain't easy, but it is worth it. Okay. That's the point. That's the punchline.
Absolutely.
It ain't easy, but it is worth it. It's hard, but it will be worth it. It's 9:43. This day is Zoom by on this show. We got to do our greeting songs and our greeting logos. Now, greeting songs and greeting logos, this is our way, at least in our way of saying thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a contributor to our show. Thank you for rocking with us for years. This show's been going on since October of 2016. So Monday through Friday, you guys been rocking with us up front. Miss Shirley DeJohnette was the first one in the room today. She got a song. It goes, Shirley DeJohnette, Wyatt will rock you, rock you. Shirley DeJohnette, Wyatt will rock you, rock you. And yes, she will. Good morning, Sister Shirley. Katura Green has a song too.
Katura got a song.
And it goes, back to life, back to Katura Green.
However do you want it,
However do you need it?
Do you need it?
Mr. Kenny Tucker, we need to get a jam for you. You deserve one. You show up.
Absolutely.
We want to find a jam. Help us find you a jam, Kenny Tucker.
Absolutely.
Cynthia B. Moore, same for you. You deserve one.
Absolutely. You've been rolling with us. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis has a logo and it goes, Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
So clear the way.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day. Dr. Deborah Dunstan has a song too.
Dr. Deborah, healing trauma manifestation coach.
That's right, Dr. Deborah. And it's Tamika.
She's walking in her destiny, the only one for me.
Her name's Tamika. Good morning, Sister Tamika Ford.
Good morning, Tamika. What's good with you?
Dr. Beverly has a logo as well that goes, Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
What's good? What's good with you?
Katura Green has a song.
We did Katura
Okay,
song.
we did Katura song.
Absolutely. We did Katura song. We did Dr. Beverly's song. We did Dr. Deborah's song. We got to do Brother Mark's song.
Brother Mark has a jam too. And it goes, so wide you can't get around it.
So low you can't get under it.
So high you can't get over it. Mark Greer is under a groove. He's getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. Brother Mark Greer, thank you. You know, today feels almost like a Friday for us, for me anyway, but it's not. It's only Thursday. We got another whole work day.
Absolutely.
This weekend, we are going to be traveling, driving 4 hours there, driving 4 hours back. I pray our journey mercies. Y'all keep us in prayer as we travel to Hot Atlanta. I'm going to be in Atlanta this weekend with my beautiful wife, and we're going to be at
entrepreneurial conference.
Entrepreneurial conference, yes. We're going to vend our books, but I'm going to deliver a word. And they think they're ready for me.
They wasn't ready. Greg Saab stepped in the room.
Blow it up. I'm going to blow it up Saturday in Atlanta. Another opportunity to speak in Atlanta. Brother Mark, I'm going to kill it.
Amen.
Craig Saab.
1,000 degrees.
You'll be on your knees and you'll be burning, begging, please. Brother Freeze, Craig, let me borrow your VCR so I can dub a tape.
Oh, we appreciate you. Thank you so much, Sister Shirley. Thank you so much. We appreciate your prayers and we appreciate your support. We will be right out of here. Back in a moment.
Thankful Thursday. Again, I was highlighting the song Be Grateful by Walter Hawkins. I encourage you to listen to that song, Be Grateful, again. It might do something for you. If you get still when you hear it, too.
Absolutely.
Don't be doing it while you're out and about. Be still and listen to the lyrics, listen to the power. And when that song is over, you think it's over anyway. It's not. They got more coming.
It's almost over, and then it's not.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
They do the crescendo, and then bam, and they go silent, and then they start playing music again, and she sings another. So it ain't over when you think it's over. There's a few songs like that I can think of.
Yes, definitely.
What's that song? Yes, Lord, for the rest of our days. Yes,
and we will praise Him
for the rest of our days. So you think the song is over, right? Yes. They do it like 2 or 3 times, please. My son, Darius, he's now 32. But when he was a kid, he used to love that song because we played gospel in the car. He used to love how that song would trip you up. Yes!
My son was the drummer of that song, and he used to love to come back in with, yes!
We'll praise you for the rest of our days.
We'll
That's
see you tomorrow,
right?
For Shout It Out Friday. We love you, love you, love
yes!
you. And don't forget to have sex.